Leo, welcome to your full moon energy read. The next full moon will be in the sign of Scorpio, April 23rd, thereabouts, depending on where you are in the world. Let's talk about it. This energy read should be good for you for the next weeks, month, 30-day cycle. Think of it that way. Regardless, take it resonates, leave it does not. And if there's more than one energy clearly apparent to you on this board today, then you reverse those energies as you see fit, yeah? Let's go on, please. Show me that, Leo Collective. Under the energy of the full moon. Show me, Leo, please. Time of deep, some would say uncomfortable emotions, which is the best time to showcase, well, transformation. May it serve you well. What's going on, please, for Leo under that full moon energy? Show me, Leo, please, under that full moon energy. Okay. For some of you, Six of Swords, determined to leave something behind. Okay. I have a new light source at the front. So hopefully it'll better light up the center of the table. What's going on, please, for Leo? Crowning you, Knight of Swords. Okay, 7 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, the heart of the reading, Chariot. Yes, I know. I do see your determination to move forward in a way that's both mental as well as emotional. Strength of conviction, specifically with the Chariot there. Yeah, you want movement. You're saying that you have been stuck for some time, feeling immobile in your 3D world and possibly in your emotional world, and you want both of those to change. It's like, I need to see some movement here. I need to see some action, Leo's saying. And there is a soul bond that affects you in some way. We'll see what's up with that. We're going to start right there at the heart of your particular reading today. Under, like I said, the guidance of the full moon is the Chariot. Some of you might have some very prominent Cancer in your chart. That doesn't have to be an absolute, just an FYI. But that sense of drive, forward momentum, a punch, okay? Specifically, that emotional conviction that allows us to drive ourselves forward. Having something to believe in, an aim, a goal, a sense of destiny and purpose, all that good stuff. Reality with the Knight of Swords backing it up, saying, yeah, it's time to go. Okay, we've been hanging back in a place of emotional confusion and 3D stagnation for a minute. Let's see what's going on. Oh, 6 of Wands, wanting our confidence, sense of focus. Again, direction, drive. Oh, I know. Let's see that Chariot, please. Show me the Chariot. Show me that Chariot, please. Show me that Chariot, please, for Leo. Wanting resolution. Hating that hesitancy, right? Nobody likes that. Sometimes what we feel outpaces our reality, and that can cause frustration. Justice, King of Wands, that's you, the Lovers. My. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Look at the power drive on this, Leo. Okay, wouldn't want to mess around with this one. Look at that. Justice, King of Wands, that's you. Actually, let's see how that goes. There you go. I don't have to go all the way up here now. Hopefully. Yeah, Justice, King of Wands, there you are. And the Lovers. Look at that heart space. Look at the nerve on that, Leo. Oh yes, it's more than nerve, honey. It's a developed sense of self there with the King of Wands. A sense of this is who I am. This is what I'm almost borderline meant to do here. Strong conviction, strong feeling. It's like saying there's a connection there that's for me. And I feel destined towards it in some way, that it's mine. Okay? That it's balanced. You can literally see yourself in it and feel yourself in it with such strength of conviction with the Chariot. Are you moving towards this? So much energy, packs such a wallop. Spiritual wallop too, not just emotional. There's that strong drive. Move forward to this, move forward to this, move forward to this, claim it, it's mine, all that stuff. You're saying this person's just like me. I know it, I feel it, I feel it, I feel it, I feel it. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Crowning you, Knight of Swords, action, that we can actually see in the 3D. Let's see it. What we feel, right, at the spiritual level, and our emotional selves too. Like I said, doesn't always catch up to the 3D reality. The pace can often be very different. So while you showed me, like I said, that emotional and spiritual wallop, okay, of living and existing in this world, understanding that a very strong connection is for you, you feel compelled towards it, driven towards it, is it happening in the 3D? Let's take a look. Knight of Swords, because if not, let's talk about that. I want to see why. I want to see why. Because, well, right, so you would like to make a very clear landing path for yourself, to make space for this, to participate in it, to claim it, like I said. It's not passive at all, at least not at the spiritual level. Absolutely not. Let's see that Knight of Swords, please. Show me that Knight of Swords. Show me that Knight of Swords crowning you. Show me that Knight of Swords, please, for Leo. Some of you associate then your lover with the moon. That kind of inexplicable, undefinable connection. The intuitive level, you know. If that's what you're showing me on the next 30 days, then this full moon is impactful to you indeed. That's the Leo I'm speaking to. The Knight of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Wands, the Sun. Yeah. You've had a lot of spiritual notices, my friend. Now's the time. Now's the time. You're all over this. You are literally all over this, the Knight of Wands and the Sun. I mean, you are all over this sense of calling. Time has passed. And it's, the Knight of Swords says, what's crowning us, okay, is that we could take action towards this, communicate with it. But time has passed. Perhaps in our calculations of movement and action and speak and communication, we could not, because time has passed. Your energy seems to be bursting forth on this now. I don't know why you couldn't move towards it in the past, but you are feeling it intensely to do so now, at this time. Why, I could not say. I do not know. But that's your particular knight right there. And then one of your other cards that's associated with you, officially not your card, but everyone says it is. Yours, obviously, your power card, your main one is Strength. The Sun, many attribute to you. Okay, but that is absolutely your knight. The Knight of Wands, that passion, that sense of warmth, inspiration, to feel light, happy, alive, with that strength of conviction to back it up. I mean, talk about a wallop. You feel it so acutely now. I have to go towards this. It's an inherent drive, right? It could make me so happy. It could wake me up. It is so terribly vital for my own sense of self, motivation, conviction. So time has passed. Once more, strong sense of feeling. May you go towards this. May you indeed. Whatever this is for you. It is for you. Let me see this Seven of Cups here. It's not really options in love, not that I'm seeing. It's emotional fragmentation, I believe. It's a little this, it's a little that. Okay, I'm going to see what's up with it, because as far as I can tell, your vein of feeling here has been consistent this whole time, with a delay in action, and feeling it acutely now. Let's see that Seven of Cups, please. Show me that Seven of Cups. Show me that Seven of Cups. Well, now, you have a heck of a full moon energy, don't you? Let's see that Seven of Cups, please. Show me that Seven of Cups. Show me that Seven of Cups. Spiritually and energetically, you're in alignment. You know what you want. That's more than what a lot of can say. You feel it. So why has time passed? Six of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Two of Wands. We have to make the decision to pull this into the 3D. I agree. I do. Like I say, our own particular sense of conviction, spiritual otherwise. It doesn't always match up to the 3D. You are trying to catch it up now. So here's your sense of, this feeling is so strong. I have to go towards this. But there's been a delay. Your spiritual emotional self is 100% in alignment with what it wants. The Chariot, focus, sense of justice. There you are, wanting to claim this, feeling it, pulling towards it, pulling yourself towards it. Why, very high. But the actual 3D output is down here. You're at that space now where you want to catch it up with each other. You're making this decision soon, but it's almost like you want to verify with yourself in that 7 of Cups. Am I right about this? Yes, you are. I'm not sure why you're taking a last-minute temperature check on this, but you are 1,000% ready. More than. 100% is 100%. You don't have to go beyond it. That's not the point, is it? That's not really the point. You could be 100%, but this Leo is 1,000%. So there you go. No, that's what I see you doing. You are doing what looks like I said, a last-minute temperature check. But here's the conviction of the real work. Making that decision, 2 of Wands, to pull it more into reality. Preparing yourself. Securing yourself, too, personally in the 3D, all is well. So you're reassuring yourself emotionally that you're ready to pull this into the 3D. Really take ownership of it. Work towards it. But I also see you personally reassuring yourself, I'm fine, Leo. We're stable. We know what to do. We're skilled. We're practical. Okay? We fulfill our contracts every day. I need to trust myself. I'm a capable person. I'm a capable lion. I know what I'm feeling. You know, I'm reliable. I'm resourceful. I can trust myself in this. It's time to make it happen. Good. Very good. Very good. You've been working through this very methodically. But more to the point, I like how you turn around and reassure yourself, I can make good decisions. I'm practical. It's not just all intense feeling. I make things happen in the real world too. And so you do. You're quite the busy bee. So are you just being doubly sure, triply sure that you are ready to connect with this? Probably. Let's see why you've been refraining up until this point. 4 of Pentacles. Show me that 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 4 of Pentacles. Oh yes, you're quite busy. That has been a known or a given to your reality, but it's one of the things that lends to your sense of stability and core self. Okay? So this is 2 parts reflection. You building this into the 3D, allowing it to come through, developing that plan, but also reassuring yourself that you can do this because look at your past history. Apparently there's nothing you can't do if you don't put your mind to it. That's it. Practical skills. It's all in there. That's that 4 of Pentacles. One more. Show me that 4 of Pentacles, please. Yeah. I want to see why up until recently you've held back. Because this looks like it fits you really well. But you don't need me to tell you that. What's going on here? The 4 of Cups, the very strong withholding pattern. Okay, we got to the heart of the issue. Yeah, so up until this point we have refrained. Time has passed since your initial sense of action towards this. No, time has passed. You feel that you can readdress it now, pull it into the 3D. Like I said, your emotional, spiritual self is catching up to the 3D. Okay, great. So we are bridging that gap. Well done. I'm looking at a past history that only up until recently has affected you, eluded you, and kept you from doing whatever it is that you needed to do. That's the space you were in. You were coming out of that space. Excellent. Good. Well done. I'm very proud of you because the 4 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles is one of the hardest patterns to break. I'm unhappy and I don't know what to do, so therefore I will do nothing. And if you don't think people can be a long-term resident of that, oh, you'd be very wrong. People can get caught in that 4 and 4 for a very long time. I'm unhappy and I won't do anything about it. I think we all know someone like that. They refuse to change. They refuse to see or feel anything differently other than their own unhappiness and do nothing with it. They won't learn from it. They won't learn about themselves, the origin, where it comes from. Never mind what they could possibly do to break out of it. So this is where I'm seeing that you, perhaps, with the Wheel of Fortune there, delayed action on this is because you're coming from a place of, I'm unhappy and I don't know what to do. Okay. 8 of Wands, 10 of Swords. At some point, the communication between yourself and this person ended or was delayed, or perhaps you understood that there was an ending here. It's almost like there's that feeling of, I missed my shot, I didn't say what I needed to say, etc. I don't know where that's coming from, so take that as it resonates. But there's that sense of the communication was there until it wasn't. Something was not said correctly or performed correctly, or a combination of the two. Okay? Because we're seeing active restraint. So I know it kept you in an unhappy pattern for some time, but what's riding on the back of that is communication that ended, and therefore some sort of action too, that suggests too much refraining led to this. And then not knowing what to do kept us in that space of, I still need to refrain. Okay. So this has affected you, that holding pattern, difficult as it was, for some time. I think that you have risen above this beautifully. It took time to achieve it. To where your state of grace is in present day is magnificent, to say the least. And truly it is. You are doing the correct things for yourself. You took the time you needed. At Chariot, look at that drive, look at that focus. Chariot, once more, just look at that breathtaking quality here. Justice, you, King of Wands, and the Lovers. The Chariot, that says, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta get my girl, I gotta get my guy. That kind of energy is so 100% unapologetic. I gotta do what I need to do. I fucking love it. Oh, yes, we are past the first 10 minutes. Yeah, I fucking love it. I love it. Look at that. So I can see where you're coming from in this situation. It's tricky. I'm sure there's faults on both sides. Okay. I'm not saying the one who takes action is responsible. What I'm saying is the person, the Leo I'm looking at, understand it's correct for them. You had plenty of time to understand that this wasn't for you. You had plenty of time to understand that you no longer gravitate towards this. But that's not that Leo's truth. This is this Leo's truth. They've had plenty of time to understand that they do and want to do something, because this connection is more for them than it's not. And it's real. It's really real. It feels so damn good. Take reassurance in who you are. Let's take a look at the Six of Cups. I'm not saying you two are perfect. There's no such thing. Okay. It takes two to screw up and break communication, to actively refrain, to not say what we need to say, to not do what we need to do. Okay, to create this, whatever this is, represents unstable. Okay, it was not stable communication. It was not stable action either, on both sides. Okay. There's something here about the lack of commitment to make this more accessible in the real world and make it more accessible via honest communication. So there was faults on both sides. But if communication is what broke it, therefore it's communication action that can fix it. Okay. So long as two people are more or less on the same page that have the similar scent of scent. A scent? What about scent? You like their scent? Something about smell? You like the way they smell? They like the way you smell? You associate them with a specific cologne, perfume, soap. I heard barely a whisper, just barely a whisper, and it's funny to me because I love coffee, and I heard this little whisper of a sentence that says they smell like coffee, like that, like it was a small confession or something. They smell like coffee, or you associate them heavily with the smell of coffee, something like that. Yeah, I know what you mean. If you're that person that has a traveler to-go mug, your car always smells like coffee. Your person always smells like coffee. That was very sweet. It was such a little whisper. They smell like coffee. Like, oh, that was cute. That was nice. Here's just the first message and the first impression I had today. That was lovely. Thank you for that. That was nice. All right, let's see that Six of Cups. Yeah, no, there's no such thing as perfect. It was clearly even. 10, 8, 4, 4. Yeah, there's faults on both sides. The strength of the lover's connection is such. It can either be mended over time or it cannot. Two people can either rise to that or they won't. That's it. So, but at the heart of it, it seems that there is a natural soul bond between you and this person. Okay? And with it, a certain sense of nostalgia and memory from literally exchanging cups. Perhaps you and this person have had many a memory like that. Okay. King of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Three of Cups, and thus we celebrate once more. Okay. Whomever identifies as that King of Pentacles, I'm going to default to you once more. It's your collective reading, but again, take it as resonates. You also showed me a high sense of drive towards the practicalities in life, and that I see you turning around to reassure yourself often that you are indeed a sane person who is resourceful and reliable. So again, I'm going to go ahead and default to you as being this King of Pentacles, who is in direct appreciation of that Six of Cups. Five of Cups, also that representation of pain of the past. Three of Cups, rejoice, for you will celebrate in each other's company once more. Okay? It's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. That's the outcome. Okay? Whatever that pain there is eased, you have to remember 6 is positive, 5 is negative. Even when we subtract those, we have a 1 remainder plus the 3. No, there is a choice to reconnect here, and it feels good. It will alleviate the sadness of the past, and we will get to be in our special person's proximity once more. I am seeing this within the next 30 days. Okay, although we're not doing time checks, these are full moon readings, okay? But timelines are different for everyone. It does, the height of emotionality does seem to center around the full moon indeed. It's looking like time has caught up to you. I want to see you in my life. I want to see you in my life. I need to see you in my life in some way. I'm so close to that. What is that? It's a song. What is it? It's the admission of I need to. It's like an admission that somebody feels. I need to see you in my life. But it's a song. I can't quite hear it. Watch, it'll occur to me later in some random moment. Okay. Dolphins. Playfulness, cooperation. I know some of you are worried about cooperation. Will it be cooperative? As far as I can tell, the answer is yes. Okay. I am seeing participation here. Playfulness, cooperation, bringing out the lightness in each other, starting there, you know. Such a powerful smack of energy behind the whole thing. How it comes out is connectivity. Connectivity from the heart for the right reasons. And so it shall be. Birds, news, messages. Yeah, it went from a state of inactive to active. Okay? Like I said, it's under the time of the moon. I see this within the next 30 days. Okay? Possibly by the next crescent. So shall it be. Okay. Moon. And then, like I said, my liver, my moon, I have that as a motto for a reason. Those deeper connections that for one reason or another they're parted ways with, or they faded a little bit over time. There's that sense of connectivity under the moon energy, dreamscapes, that kind of thing. That sense of feeling at random moments throughout the day of connecting to someone. It's more than a sharp memory. It's an impression of what they might be doing or thinking in the moment. So that's what it means to be spiritually connected to someone like that. And emotionally connected. These cycles represent change, my love. Be open to it. Of course, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. Tarot does not dictate choice. You do. I'm seeing but one of many things here for this particular Leo. New moon in Capricorn, step up and lead. That's very you. Absolutely. Leo hates being idle. You want things to be resolved, and you ideally want them to be resolved by your hand. Yeah, so if that's the case, that's what I'm seeing you do. I do see you driving this forward. You are the driver on this one. So again, it's not an admission of fault or judgment. It just, somebody has to. It might as well be the person who seems to be extremely energetically prepared. You know? Because it means something to you, not because it doesn't. The person who is not energetically prepared or feels that they shouldn't will choose something else. That's it. New moon in Scorpio. Go deeper. I know. Even though this is the new moon, it's in reference to what we've been discussing, going deeper. It's that time of deep emotional discovery, transformation, stepping into what's been building up in there the whole time. Okay. Beautiful. This is still the Moonology. It's the updated one. I like the original one so much, I ended up getting this one, and I like it in many respects. I don't use it as much as I should. But it's the Moonology Manifestation, I think. Yes, I'll be doing a follow-up on my favorite oracles and things. I know, some of you have a touch of Taurus in your chart. I've seen that a couple of times. There's the bull. I saw it right here when you turned around and reassured yourself, I'm a practical, reliable, resourceful person. I can do this, I can do this. I'm not crazy. No, you're not. And then King of Pentacles here is quite happy to reconnect with this friend, you know, and I see that, or her friend. And I'm just saying, some of you have a touch of Taurus in your chart. And you know what? Or influenced in some way. We are, yeah. Right now, we have not stepped into Taurus season, but by the time your message comes out, we will have done. So, again, it's a time reference to now. Okay? All right. The letter F, the dragonfly in reverse. Okay? We are on that precipice of really completing our transformation project here. And then we have the medallion intuitive. The key word here, face up, being intuitive, which is also the medallion of Pisces. But I'm saying it is intuitive. Yeah, I know this is an intuitive connection, isn't it? It's not straightforward. It's something that you rise into. It seems you both do. Or you both seem to exit out of it. That's an intuitive flow state. In other words, this connection will make more sense to you over time. Okay, Leo, honey, I hope this helped you. Put in the comments. Take care. Be well.